There we go. Hello everyone, it is I, Slugs Archer Cross of the Videos Bureau. Here for Zhezhi's story. You know, I noticed how in the Battle Pass,
I
was it the
didn't
Weekly
expect
Pass?
such
Yeah,
a
the Battle
big crowd
Pass
at the hearing.
has bonus points if you get more rolls. Like, I need 20 more rolls.
Should
Should I roll
I
for
take the
Zhezhi?
stand myself? What do you think, little kitty?
Or someone new?
Ah, maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify.
My motto could raise
or
my
your
left
right
paw, I would.
if-
I don't have paws though.
Wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count.
Just trying to
Let's
train the
try
cat.
again.
Fortunately for you,
Okay,
cats aren't
You
trainable.
raise your right paw. I'll let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did
Little
actually
cat
want
person
to
who just
tell
talks to
everyone the
cats.
truth myself. Let's give this another shot.
I guess she reminds me of Marianne.
Miss
Does she
Zhezhi,
talk to
the
animals?
hearing is about to start. If you would please
But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing.
Testify during the hearing. I see what you're going for. Oh, crap. Should be fine. You can do this. I believe in you.
But I've never spoken in front of so many people before. How about you do the talking and I'll add details if I have to?
You know this case better than I do. After all,
Don't worry. I've got your back. Just remember, you're the only one who can lay out the truth, the whole truth, for everyone to see.
and if you really want me
You're
to, I
right.
can say objection. I'll call my best lawyer.
I was
That's
the
right.
one who chose to uncover the truth behind this case. I can't back down now, not when it matters most. I'll give it my all, I promise. Let's go.
Hello, Neku. How you doing? Hello, wait. Hello, Mirabolito. How are you? How early? Indeed, I
with
am.
both parties
I
present,
don't really stream
this
midday,
hearing is now
but I
in
felt like
session.
if I leave it for too long, I might
Let us
not.
begin.
So today, midday. So, how are you doing today?
First, a brief
Your Honor,
overview of the case
I would like to
before
argue
us.
that Zhezhi is really smart and she knows about art.
Miss
You can trust her
Zhezhi
on everything.
alleges that the guilty party, Mingyan, implicated in the tacit discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will.
Oh wait, so we're the prosecutors
Today,
in this sort of
based
case.
on new evidence provided by Miss Zhezhi and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Mingyan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of selling illegal art forgeries.
What? With all due respect, this doesn't match what we discussed before.
Oh, they're pulling out the same tricky tactics they do in Phoenix Wright.
Mr. Beitzer, I
No one knows
remind
what's
you
actually
that
going on.
Any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information, you're welcome to do so at any point.
Oh my gosh, the Mickey Mouse court. Providing evidence before, I mean after everyone's there. Because you're not supposed to.
Now, without further ado,
I
either party
bring out this
may
piece of
begin
evidence I
their
didn't bring up
opening
before that no one
statement.
knows about.
Madame Julia, the situation is...
Come on, speak up.
Madame Juya.
Oh,
as
he's
the
gonna
head
roll over
of
her.
The Shangyuan Art Exchange, I, Beitzer, must clear our name.
She's
and
getting
seek
steamrolled. Oh,
justice
no.
here today.
Oh, you're in the gym. Nice.
There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Mingyan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity. She alone should bear responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our foremost principle has been that of integrity, a well-known fact. And yet, integrity in business is
Everyone's
not enough
listening to him.
stave off discord.
Ooh, we have the mod, the Oshi channel.
We are aware of certain painters rejected by the Art Exchange, nursing grudges and
Wonder, is it hard
resorting
work?
to threats. They bombarded us with spite and slander, causing a
This would be
public
fun to
uproar
be able to
simply
tease
because they
whoever your
didn't
Oshi
get
is.
what they wanted. Should the public be swayed by these slanderous insinuations, that paint us as
Slanderous
wicked
insinuations.
fraudsters, then I'm afraid justice will never be served.
This
Please
guy
control yourself, Mr. Beitzer.
Forgive me,
going all
madam,
out. Come on, Zhezhi.
but if this
Speak up.
injustice persists, I will have no choice but to sue them for harming the Shanyuan Art Exchange's reputation. They have damaged the trust we built with our clients. I demand they compensate us for our losses and issue a public apology.
Uh-oh.
Such disgraceful behavior will
This guy just shut up for one
diminish
moment.
us. Our principles will not waver, and we will protect the Shanyuan Art Exchange from any ill intent.
Why am I speaking up? This is the part where Zhezhi needs to be speaking. He's actually blaming the victim now. He's trying to change the topic. I can't believe this guy. This is the part where you speak up.
I've bought paintings from Shanyuan Art Exchange before. They were good quality, and their service was decent. Hard to believe they'd be involved in something like this.
The honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Ming-Yan? A painter? Never heard of him.
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shanyuan's name.
Why is the Art Exchange always in the
Oh,
middle
she's
of
panicking.
some controversy?
I can tell. A shy girl like her will probably just accept a loss. It's too much work.
Order!
Just run away.
Order!
That's not what you can do right now.
You
Already
may
come this far.
continue your statement.
Thank you. Come on.
I...
Your Honor, objection. I like to
Madam,
speak for my
Allow us
client.
to present our account of the event.
There you go. I'll be your lawyer.
This all really began 3 days ago. I was entrusted
Yours
to
sounds different.
investigate a certain arcane artist in the Tiger's Maw.
A little lick. Alright, appreciate it. Oh, I see what's going on. It's kind of like a going back in time sort of thing. 3 days ago.
Hey, Rover! Took you long enough to get here.
So you were the one who ordered this task.
Things are getting awfully strange around the mine lately. Figured you're just the one to untangle this mess. With your knack for solving mysteries, you'll
Am I
figure
Sherlock
this out in
now?
no time.
What happened?
I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a special folktale in Jinjo. Word has it, there's this mysterious arcane artist whose paintings come to life as they paint, as if each brushstroke has a life of its own. Once their canvas dries, whatever they've painted leaps right off the page. Mythical creatures, the whole shebang, all real as day. The thing is, anyone who might have seen these paintings, well, they vanish into thin air.
Sounds like a forte to me.
I've never heard of such a unique forte. Lately, I've been receiving reports about eerie monsters wandering the mine at midnight. Some witnesses even ran into them more than once. These monsters, they look like paintings from a distance, but approach them, and they're as docile as can be. Reading these reports, I couldn't shake the tale of the arcane artist from my mind. Sure, some say it's just a prank or some new tacit Discord variant. But with rumors swirling, folks are getting jittery. Can't let things escalate. That's why I reached out to you.
Well, gang, we got a mystery on our hands. Except I have no gang. Where the hell is Scooby when you need him? Daphne? Shaggy? Fred? Oh, Velma? No one's here. It's just me by myself. Not even a Watson. Can't do this by myself. You want to take him? Let me take it from here
Great.
by myself.
Counting on you to crack this case wide open. Oh, and you might want to chat up the witnesses. Got their names right here for you.
A list, huh? Alright, let's split up and search for clues. Hey, you. What do you know about this mysterious painting?
That's it for today. Time for a break. Oh, hey there. Need something?
Yep, I'm gonna take time from your break. Oh well, no break for you. Sorry. Tell me about the recent events at the mine.
Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to see those weird things. I was playing chess with the old miners until midnight, then headed home alone. On my way back, I heard these strange told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just like the tale of the arcane artist.
They? There was more than one person on the scene of that night?
I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually, arguing would be more accurate. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I bolted and didn't catch what they were arguing about.
Do you remember what you saw them?
I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you? Whatever
There's
those
a mystery.
monsters are, they're unidentified
Mysteries need to be solved.
and dangerous. If you
You
have
wanna
to
be my
go,
Watson.
Be really careful, all right?
Over there. Pretty far away from the scene, so maybe they know something else. Oh, just.
Cherish every gain.
Hello there. Have you seen any monsters around? Slimy and green?
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I help you with something?
Someone who doesn't know who I am. Nice. Tell me about the recent event at the mine.
Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now. I've conducted several investigations and found that those monsters tend to appear around midnight. Their locations seem random though.
Midnight. That's great
Fortunately,
information.
They haven't caused much harm. I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine.
If you increased your patrols, does it mean more people have potentially seen them?
Do you mean the mysterious painter who can bring fantastical creatures to life? That could explain it. But a forte tied to painting is rare. Aside from the blurred silhouettes I saw that night, I remember hearing voices. Like people talking. The voices came from where those silhouettes were, but they sounded like vague muttering. Thinking about it now, if it was a human voice, how could someone get so close to those monsters without crying out for help?
What I know about Scooby-Doo, it's always people in disguise. I see, thank you for the information. Midnight. Approach the scene towards midnight. Keep up with the good work.
I've gathered enough information. It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted.
Ooh, butterflies. I'll do that later.
There's something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush.
Zhezhi? Damn, it's spooky here. Well, when you think about it, a ruined civilization would probably look spooky. Dead of night. Creepy crawlies everywhere. Has a Discord trying to kill you, crows? Just keep calm. Keep calm,
Nothing
think
here.
logically.
Huh. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
There's a hand behind my back. Don't panic. Don't panic. Zhezhi? Why are you creeping up on people?
You're here. Sorry, did I scare you?
I didn't know she had a creepy side of her. I'm fine. Why are you here at the middle of the night?
Finding inspiration.
Hmm?
The night often sparks my creativity.
Don't tell me you're actually the arcane artist.
Of course not. I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied
So it's
to
not you.
I didn't want to drag anyone else into this.
Are you also a ghost story enthusiast?
No, I'm not into ghost stories.
Could have fooled me.
Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it
Red
was
feet on
more
that
than
crow.
just a tale.
Kind of cool, but also kind of creepy.
Now this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, I want to uncover the truth before it's too late.
You're my Velma. You have glasses and everything. Can you see without your glasses?
Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings that felt so real, you could almost step into them. But these paintings, they strayed from the artist's original intentions and caused a lot of trouble. I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings will bring nothing but trouble. That's why I have to stop them, to prevent the past from repeating itself. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at investigating, so I haven't found any major clues yet.
Don't worry, I'm
here
great at
for the
investigating.
arcane
That's what
artist,
people call me for doing.
but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine.
I'll go with you. It's linked to the case I'm investigating.
Is that so? Oh, okay.
Alright, Velma. Follow my lead. Someone's watching us. Who's that? Hello there.
Hey, Zhezhi. Long time no see. You need more pigments already?
No.
Oh, you're a supplier.
yet.
And this must be the rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Zhezhi knew each other.
Yes, we're currently investigating the mysterious painter. We met during the moon chasing festival.
But I've never had the
Aw, she's
chance to
blushing.
introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I
Hello,
know
Tim. How you
Zhezhi
doing?
very well,
Welcome
but
back.
I do
Long time
know
no
she's
see.
got this
Indeed.
quirk where her
Been streaming maybe
courage
like around,
tends
like,
to crumble
2 times a week now.
right when it's
So, how you
crunch
been?
time. So, when it comes to introducing
I was
herself,
definitely
to you,
streaming earlier this
I
time around.
bet money on it. She's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Zhezhi, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
YOLO. Well, that's a bit too much, but I like his enthusiasm. Yeah, like, right. Appreciate it.
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something.
Huh?
Hello, my name is Zhezhi. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
A formal friend request, as if something like from a PC game. Will you accept my friend request?
Of
You know,
course.
What if
I'd
real
be
life
happy
had people so radiant, blinding?
Hello? Hey, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that was on her head.
Okay. I can do
What
this.
if real life had you know, real life friend requests.
Robert,
Rober?
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
I wouldn't notice.
nice to meet you. My name is Zhezhi. I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not
I like the
being
music.
very articulate, but I hope we can be friends.
See how much it took out of you to say that? Of course. How can I say no when you look like that? Oh, handshake. Shake my hand. Hello, I'm Selex. I accept your friend request.
How sweet.
He looks like a
I
dad.
must say,
He's like, I'm
I've
proud of my
never
daughter.
seen Zhezhi
Making
this
friends.
nervous since she first became one of my cherished patrons.
Wait, Mr. Shilang. We're actually here today to talk about the tale of the arcane artist.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro myself. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt.
What makes you say that?
I supply ore to pigment manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy. So most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy
That sounds like a
pigments.
monopoly. Wait, does this guy have a monopoly on all of these pigments and paintings? Anything suspicious about the pigment buyers?
Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know? Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious.
We have a lead.
They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Zhezhi, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you
Why she
couldn't
all
afford
flustered?
the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me. So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. When I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect.
May have a look at your transaction records. Do we have the authorities to do that?
Of course, help yourself.
I'm gonna swear, I'm gonna use this information to see if you have a monopoly. Scarlet Thorn. Age, no, 50 pieces of Scarlet Thorn, 25 pieces of Indigoite. Wait a minute. This guy just straight up sells the ores. Can I buy the ores from you? Azure Flare. 3,000 credits? Why don't I just buy the ore from this guy to like build my stuff? Scarlet Thorn 35, Birdrite 200, Azure Flame, Cloudstone, Yinfang. I'll buy this one person named Yinfang. And most is like under 6,300 credits. Oh, this is evidence. I know you just know it's evidence. Gathering evidence.
If this is the situation...
Jisha,
Hey, Rover!
you're everywhere. Good to see you.
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Zhezhi's here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival. Oh,
Okay.
Are you all right?
The gang is
You
getting all
don't look
together.
well. Do
This is
you need
Velma.
help?
Jisha is... Who's Jisha?
Whoa! No,
Daphne?
it's not.
Shaggy? Scooby? Fred? Am I
No,
Fred?
Thank you.
I don't want to be Fred. Fred's cool.
The painting we had you do for
But
us
I'm
during
just
the
Scooby.
festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
No, wait. I'll be Shaggy. Abby will be Scooby. Because he eats a lot.
Really? I'm glad you all like
It's
it.
chipper, so you can be Daphne.
We'd also like to invite you to our station so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today?
They're also really
Are you
earnest. They
heading
can
back
be
to
like
the city?
Fred. Too much.
But we're still
Push over.
Okay.
Are you sure we can go now? Are you sure about that?
Is this not a good time?
We're doing some investigating.
Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help.
Yeah, help us out.
Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate.
It must be related to ours.
What's odd
You're on the team.
is those
Glad to have you.
monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Mine,
Did
huh?
something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again. Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
We should go too.
Should we go as well?
Why not? Maybe we'll find the cause.
You could be right. But there's one other thing. After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Zhezhi has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Also, now Zhezhi is the narrator. Over here. Where am I going?
Watch out!
Oh, painting time. Eat some ink. Let's platoon.
I'm so tired.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Raid!
Raid?
We're getting raided!
Oh.
Burn the files!
It's not raid, but raid nonetheless. Hello, Renkoku. Rinoku, how you doing? Appreciate it coming to see my stream. Sounds Zhezhi Cross of the
Sorry
Videos
to
Bureau.
trouble you.
Trouble you were fighting everything. You're awesome.
Thanks. Wait. I haven't said why. What I'm trying to say is,
Ugh, I freaking love raids.
if I had been clearer, you wouldn't have. She's really nice. It's just we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how
Right now we're
friendly
just playing
she
this
is.
JoJo storyline.
I
Just
didn't want
trying
to
to
be
roleplay
rude,
as like
so
Shaggy and Scooby.
I
She's
couldn't
Velma.
bring myself to turn
Abby's
her
Scooby.
down.
I'm Shaggy. It's okay, I got
I'll do
you.
my best not to trouble you and express my
can I do a
feelings
Shaggy impression?
properly next time.
Hello. I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
No, I can't do a Shaggy impression at all. Hi, Chase, Scoob. No, I can't. I tried it once before.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
But I didn't do anything. Judge did everything. I'm just a coward. I will run from the sight of a single tacit discord. That's what Shaggy would do. What was the cause of the incident?
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the
Stream going
frequency
pretty good right now.
fluctuations
Just
in the
early
scroll
started,
painting
and I'm
found
hoping
at
my
the scene.
OBS is able to keep a stable
The
frame
energy
rate.
remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy.
So she is the arcane artist.
The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
This guy's doing all the job work for
Thanks for all
us.
your help. We'll take it from here.
What's the situation with the artist?
She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control.
Can I check on that painting later?
You sure can.
Vilma, I need your expertise. painting becomes slightly blurry when you stare at it. And for a moment, the scene in it seems to come to life. Like one of those haunted paintings you see in a mansion. You, it's you. What's up?
Why? Mingyan? Why are you...
Oh, do you know her?
Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
Aw, that's cute.
You? I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake.
You mean, you hurt those people? On purpose?
I'm alone.
Why did you do this? Ah, shit, I made her cry. What now? But are you alright?
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close.
Did you see it? What exactly happened?
Part
Monsters?
of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky. I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air.
That sounds
They
wild.
started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me.
Did you hear what she said?
Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
A vivid description. Thanks for your help. Plot thickens. What about you?
Ah, my head. Oh, it hurts. Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like,
I wonder,
"Don't
if those
stop me.
weird
I've already
paintings
won, and
allow you
who
to
doesn't want
summon
fame and fortune?"
things from the paintings.
That's a good thing they caught
Can't
that
control them.
painter.
It's
Can't
like
imagine
ninjutsu
what
out
would
of
have happened
control.
Otherwise, well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
Any artist that would gamble for the sake of their work. They're sacrificing potential jail time if they get
That's
caught.
strange. Huh? Oh, you're back.
I've done some investigating. What about your end?
You figured it out already?
I checked out the painting, I talked to the witnesses.
They repeatedly described witnessing bizarre, otherworldly visions.
A researcher indicated that they were created by the artist's forte.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the
So
painting,
if she has a forte,
creating temporary phantasms.
she a playable character eventually? Probably not.
People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
And the tacit discourse were being drawn to her forte.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine. But after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Mingyan's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings?
One witness said she probably did this for personal gain.
From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain.
Any leads on your end?
She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought.
Roots run deep.
Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me.
How does it... Well, it's linked to my case as well. Let's keep investigating, Velma.
Then, if you're up for it, I
Huh?
hope you can join me in the investigation. Consider it a formal invitation.
The gang is back to case number 2.
You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Ming Yang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop?
Wait,
She
is
may
this
have
Art
left some of her artwork
Institute
behind.
Academy
That could be a
same
good
place where
start.
those sellers were going from?
I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go.
We have no other leads. Your gut is good as mine.
Okay, let's go. After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi.
Okay, this is the part where we actually get them. Where was this academy she was from?
Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
Alright.
Okay.
Split up. So over here, paintings all over. Hooks, scrolls, plants, not taken care of, paints. What's in here? Kind of smells like lead paint. I'm getting dizzy. Some pieces of paper are put beside the desk. They appear to be softer and lighter than ordinary paper.
This paper,
Is there anything wrong with it?
this white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like Chinan's Voyage to Yun Mountain and Yiling's Qixu's Dawn of Spring, both two good examples.
Yes.
Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping, and it looks quite new.
Discount for legendary paper?
Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with this same packaging. Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident.
It's amazing that you could tell the difference.
Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it.
She's geeking out and letting her personality shine. It's pretty nice. How do you know so much?
Buy 3, get 1 free, buy 5, get 2 free.
Look at her go.
And then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discounts.
Aw. How did you know about Ming Yan's habits?
We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time. Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters.
Okay, what else can we investigate here? This large painting, what is it? Those regions mounted.
Reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style.
Something's written on the painting. Waters and... Wait, what is this?
Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself.
This is going over my head, but wait, your clothes.
Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
Which means this is super fresh, right? Right over here. You see an old garment tinged with stains. The colors look unusual.
Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Mingyan could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas.
So a form of brainstorming?
I used to do this as well.
On your own clothes?
Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes.
Wow, you're really dedicated.
After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help
They
to
don't
see
have
fleeting
little notebooks to keep
inspiration, don't you
sketches.
think? It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
Okay. You're pretty much leading this investigation now. You've truly become my Velma. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been copying her paintings for over a year now. I've employed the same rendering technique, the same wrinkle method, and the same composition. Yet my paintings lack her vividness, their vision's unsteady as well. My forte mirrors hers closely, only that her work conjures more vibrant and stable visions. I could achieve the same. Once I manage to conjure visions with the same vividness, people will recognize me as the best painter. Mr. Zhezhi, a man who has collaborated with numerous renowned artists, came to visit me. He had heard that I too could recreate paintings that summon vivid illusions. He came to express his admiration and encouraged me to continue. At first I thought someone had finally recognized my talents, but his true intention was to recruit me into his shady business, buying all forte works for dubious purposes. I heard of the Shenyun art exchange, but never imagined their dealings would be so unscrupulous. While I did copy those paintings for practice, the choice of what and how to paint was mine alone. These dealers think that they can buy me. What a joke. The Shenyun art exchange sent me authentic paintings so I could study the vision's frequency. They claim that they have superior methods to help me achieve the desired effect if my own forte falls short. My forte is not inferior to hers. They simply haven't seen its full potential. Yet with the authentic work in hand, progress would indeed be swifter. Their condition is that I collaborate with them and hand over all of my copies. These paintings are mere stepping stones of my success, destined to be discarded. So I not accept their terms. I don't care what they do with their paintings. They assure me they've been conducting such transactions for years without incident. With such a powerful patron, there should be no trouble. I'll do anything to make it happen. Having authentic work in my hands makes all the difference. The frequency fluctuations of the paintings have allowed me to glimpse her energy. I need to examine her original painting once more. A perfect replica is just the beginning. One day, I will be the only painter capable of bringing paintings to life, surpassing even her achievements. Why do my paintings still fall short after all this time? They still lack her artistic depth. Wait, I think I understand. If I use their method to alter the painting's frequency, I might be able to achieve it. Mr. Zhezhi is truly a connoisseur of art. He says my recent works are nearly indistinguishable from the original. Some have even exhibited power beyond the original piece. I knew it. The gap between us is merely a light difference in ability. With their technical support, my forte has easily reached the next level. Surpassing her should be simple, let alone mere replication. No, something's wrong. Why do my paintings attract tacit discords? The visions are more unstable now. How is it that her paintings have none of these problems? There's something amiss here. I just want to surpass her. I never meant to harm anyone. The Shenyun art exchange is still not giving me the clear answer. This was not our deal. I'm tired. Truly deeply tired. I won't create any more of these paintings that harm others. This isn't what I wanted. But they have evidence of what I've done and won't let me go. What should I do? What should I do? Can anyone help me? Anybody? I'm not afraid of being caught anymore. As long as I can get out of this. Help me. Hello, No Dragon. Hiya.
How could this
How you doing?
happen?
Hello, Dino Nuggles. How you doing too? They mentioned the Shenyun art exchange.
The Shenyun Art Exchange is a renowned institution.
I know
that
we're just
manages
investigating
the
stuff.
exchange of
I'm
calligraphy
Shaggy,
and paintings
Abby
and
is
Wong
Scooby,
Wong. For an
and
artist to have
Zhezhi's
their work
Velma.
selected is a great honor.
Together
bringing
we'll
with
solve
it
this mystery.
immense prestige.
Just like every
According
freaking
to
Scooby-Doo
Ming Yang's diary,
mystery.
The art exchange
It's never
had
about
been
the monsters.
collaborating with her,
It's always
until some
dirty
terrible
realtors
mishap
and people who
occurred.
would try to profit off of capitalism.
But I have some other thoughts about it. Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day while I painted.
Yeah, I
It
noticed.
started creeping
Whenever
into
you
my
had that
daily life too.
one promotional video on YouTube,
It's true that one
that
might
guy was
find
just giving you
motivation in
orders,
these
everything.
thoughts, but they can also lead one
This, do that,
astray.
do this.
I
You were
felt
just- okay.
trapped for ages until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow. Embrace my emotions fully and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was
Lose
looking
your
for
way.
a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her.
Let's see. This is gonna be hard. How do we link this note to the art exchange? Can we raid them? Standing on the pot.
Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with?
It doesn't look like pigment. More like a medicinal herb residue to me.
Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration.
Haven't you seen someone brewing this before?
I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just
You know, I
not
saw
very
there's a new,
experienced.
was it a food theory video? Does chicken soup really not help you recover? Sure it does. If you're sick, eat some chicken soup. I haven't eaten chicken noodle soup in a long time. Fragments of a vase scatter across the floor. Scrolls and papers are in disarray, as if they're been rummaged through.
I think,
What the heck happened here?
no, I might be wrong.
What you thinking?
Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong.
Trust your guts. That's all we have. We have no leads. This is a discussion. There is no right or wrong answer.
Then, I'll share it with you.
What a poker belly. Come on, fess up.
The vase
What
must
you
have
thinking?
been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell.
Oh, she's gonna recreate it. Holy crap, you can project. Like Shiro Emiya.
Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over.
Discerning eye. You truly are my
The water on
Velma.
the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with
It's
my
so
deductive
cute.
skills.
What is it, Velma? Ah, she's folding. Come on, fess up. What'd you know?
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window.
Why was there a golf puff here?
Why wouldn't they? My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of gold puffs. I thought it was a popular trend. Sorry. I need to improve my investigation skills.
No, that's an important piece of information. This is a work studio. Would you keep a golf puff? And this doesn't look like a proper aquarium.
I see. I guess I jumped to conclusions. I'll do better next time.
By the way, was that your forte just now?
Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a
Noble
long time.
phantasm.
I'm a bit rusty now.
I haven't done this in a long time.
Yes, I
That's
rarely
right,
need to
I
use
just
my forte in
realized.
daily life.
I've been playing a lot more FGO lately.
When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal. So
I kind of want to play
I've used
FGO on
this
stream again.
ability less over
I
time.
downloaded stacks on my PC.
But it's fine to use it for the investigation.
Wait for the Lost Bill number 7. It would have been so nice if we played Lost Bill 6 on stream. Do you think Ming Yan's case has something to do with you?
Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Zhezhi seems a bit upset and unwilling to continue this topic. Well, we'll come back to it later. Where? Studio. Wait, footprints. Someone left these tracks.
Mhm.
They could be the missing piece in our theory. Hey, can she recreate the feet too? No way, that's pretty cool. You're perfect for deduction. You got like, I forget what that guy's name is in.
Someone
Jojo.
broke into the studio
Abakio?
looking for something.
You just
They're trying
recreate
to
things that
steal
happened
something.
before.
Probably
Rewinding
something
stuff?
tied to Ming Yang's
You're the
paintings.
perfect piece for a detective.
However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall.
That makes more sense now.
This might be related to the Shangyun art exchange and Ming Yan's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where they lead.
A proper lead. Let's freaking go.
The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this.
Hidden player, huh? Sneak around. I'm surprised you can't crouch in this game. I don't know what you'd be able to do while crouching. It would be really nice. Some ore residues are scattered beside the trolley with color stains on it. It's the pigment.
The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy.
Oh, her Billy's OP. The trolley is worn. Maybe it could be something heavy. Maybe the exile used it to transport ore and pigments.
Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
Let's see if we can find the evidence. Unmarked and unpackaged.
Scarlet thorn, indigoite, and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilang's transaction record.
They're the ones who bought the leftover ore.
I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch.
But why do they need these sorts of pigments?
I did mention this back in the studio. When my clothes got stained by Ming Yang's pigments, did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Wait, someone's coming this way. Ah,
Who are
crap.
you?
We are wannabe exiles. We want to join you.
Hello?
Or we want to buy
You're here
paintings.
to buy paintings? That's not how this works. Go on, get out of here.
We were actually here for Ming Yang's paintings. She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
Huh? Okay then. My bad.
What did you mean just now? Don't ask that. Just keep it going.
It's nothing. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return.
Do you know her?
Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books. Though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back. Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Did something happen to her recently?
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever.
Like a sonorosphere?
But her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself.
This guy with a Western
Clearly,
accent.
What do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Sorry to interrupt.
I like all their
Mind if
accents.
I
They're all
ask
different.
What you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind.
Oh, she's dodging the question. You don't buy ore to make your own pigments?
Oh, right. You reminded me. We do make and sell pigments, occasionally.
Oh yeah, Ming Yan buys from us often. We give her the lowest price, just as friends do.
That's nice. I see. Well, I guess you're pretty friendly, I guess. We'll go.
I have an idea.
You want to say something just now?
Yes. I think neither of these exiles nor Ming has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks.
What if they lied to us and try to cover it up?
The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Ming Yang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved.
We can investigate the camp again tonight. What do you say? Stakeout?
Good idea. I hear people talking. Okay, I'll use my terminal to record it, just in case.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do. She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Ming Yan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
but we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about. Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
So the Shangyuan Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier. It was his signature on Mr. Shizan's transaction record.
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the blame on Mingyan, saying she had ulterior motives. The exiles we questioned during the day did the same, trying to divert attention and cover up their own involvement at the scene in the first place. These distractions led us to concentrate solely on Mingyan, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it. But there are so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in? Okay.
This should do the trick. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. What did you just say? That's it. I'm heading to the northern warehouse right now. Wait till you see me carry 100 of those supplies. In one go!
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too. I wonder why Mingyang's paintings are labeled as low. Her skill is undeniable. They're keeping tabs on all these artists, monitoring their every activity, even stepping in to control them if they step out of line. Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries. These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports. Not to mention the threats from the Shanyuan Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out, please. I won't make it difficult for you.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales. That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Understood.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Shehua Village. Mingyang's work. these aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I wasn't sure until I saw the paintings myself. Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Xiehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, they're almost identical to the original, but there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirks, not just their technique. The painter copied them well. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas. Well, that's because Look out!
Leave it to me.
A new technique. No. I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is reacting to us.
Maybe. Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those phantasms. Maybe that's why she began to lose herself in her art. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault. But more exiles from the art exchange. Watch out!
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Why is everyone so obsessed with making money?
Fellas, what do you say we grab that compensation from our... Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them, I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it all. Is something wrong? I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
You better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless. Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
No. Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Oh, Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Mingyan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Mingyan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
Mr. Baitsu, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist, Mingyan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Mingyan's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? Do you have solid evidence to prove the differences between these paintings? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were purer and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Mingyan is only allowed to use a single kind of pigment throughout her work? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Because the original creator of Serenity and Shehua Village is me. When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on Serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Madame Juyao, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Yes, Mingyang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Ming Yang's mind when she created it.
Why?
Wait, did you hear something? Zhezhi?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
It's you! I've already done everything I can! Why are you still better than me? A new technique, you were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hand, you'd never have what could be rightfully mine!
One with the
It's so easy! Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know art paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
So everything she said was true. I never imagined.
Wow, beautiful. Oh, I better put... When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitsu, do you have anything else to add to your defense? Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
It's finally over. I didn't miss anything important, did I? Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
My commission started with her. Plus, you and I solved the case together. Why don't you come with me?
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
Zhezhi? It's been a while.
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover. I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Zhezhi? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I know you can do it.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
Let me make her off the whole time.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear.
I think she understood what you meant earlier.
To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
Glad you finally said it.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
No problem, Velma.
While I've yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Zhezhi. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
Aw. She's so freaking adorable. Oh, without her glasses.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news.
So you know how to tell jokes now.
You've given me the courage to joke around.
Does that mean you can do the same in front of others? Probably not.
Well. Let's take it slow for now.
The type of person who slowly warms up to people. Like me. Hi, Rover. I'm not sure if this message will reach you, but I hope it does. There's something I've been wanting to tell you, but I can't seem to find the right words in person. To be honest, I'm afraid you might reject what I'm about to ask. I'd like to give you this scroll of painting. It's not just because you helped me with Mingyang's situation, but also because you freed me from a worry that's been haunting me for years. The patrols returned the serenity of Zhezhi village I drew during the hearing. But I want you to have it now. After all, it's the reason we met. A testament to our shared journey, and a symbol of the courage you instilled in me. In a way, we created this painting together. My heart will always be connected to this piece. I must admit, I have an ulterior motive. I wanted to stay with you. A confession. I want to see it. Expand upon it. Dun. This one? Colors. Not all of it. Really true colors. Cool. Pioneer. Oh, 23. Damn. Okay, one more last thing. Guidebook. Here. Hey, you're back. She's been standing there since the afternoon.
Captured the stalls and the wishing tree together to show the festive atmosphere. Ideally with the moon in the background. Should I find another spot to paint?
Hey, what you doing? What are you doing here?
With these requirements, the composition isn't right either. Oh, sorry. Are you talking to me?
Aw. Actually, I was talking to the hand floating behind you.
What? What's behind me?
Just joking. Guessing this part of the event is before her event.
Please, don't scare me like that. Sorry, I didn't notice you there just now.
I remember your name is Zhezhi, obviously. Order of operations is off.
So the rover remembers me? But wait, did I tell him my name? We've only met once, so it's natural if he can't remember me. Should I introduce myself one more time? I should do something so it doesn't get awkward, right? Ugh, what to do?
Zhezhi is your name, right? Ah, shit. This is out of order.
Yes, I'm Zhezhi. You got my name right. Oh, thank goodness. He didn't forget me.
Just pretend this was like... When did we actually first meet our second encounter? This is when...
I remember you too. You said you go by the name Rover.
The festival's over. Aren't you going home?
No. The artists of Huanglong have requested a painting for the Moon Chasing Festival, and I'm still searching for inspiration. It's been a bit of a struggle, but I'll head back once it's done.
It's getting pretty late though. No one's gonna be around. It's gonna be quiet.
Well, it's not that... Wait, is that the time already?
Everyone's asleep. There's no one here to take paintings of. Missed them.
That's okay. I prefer quiet places. Plus, I live right here in Jingzhou, not too far away.
Leaving her alone here. It doesn't sit right.
Hungry? Did I just hear your stomach rumble? Have you not had dinner yet?
Me? I'm not really that hungry.
Your biological sounds differ. See? Let me cook something for you. I'm a level 2 chef. What the heck did I make? You know, eating this late at night means you won't be able to go to sleep very soon. I borrowed Uncle Lee's stove. Come on, give it a try.
Really? Thank you. But I still haven't finished my painting.
Having a full stomach will lead to inspiration. Believe it.
You're right. Don't mind if I do. It's so delicious. It's almost as good as Uncle Lee's.
Mushrooms,
It
meat,
tastes even better
cheese,
with those
eggs.
extra seasonings.
I just threw whatever I wanted in there. Nothing special. Oh, by the way, how was your moon chasing festival?
Oh, it was okay, I guess. Nothing much, really.
Then nanda yo.
Oh, should I be honest? No, I can't worry him. A little white lie won't hurt, right?
Of course not.
Actually, I didn't get to enjoy it much. I've been swamped with tasks lately, and I had to help Michelle at her fan drawing stall. Sitting at the stall was exhausting. Just an hour there, and I think I need a day to recover. Anyway, I couldn't find anyone to go to the festival with me. I feel like I can't breathe in crowded places, but going alone also felt awkward. Wait, did I just blurt out everything? Is it normal to spill my guts to someone I barely know? Weird.
I do,
I'm not
especially if it's someone you won't see
jittery.
again.
Am I always this awkward? Oh dear.
She's so critical of herself. I see.
Does he think I'm complaining? Am I coming across as too annoying?
It'd be pretty funny if she was like
I'm not saying
complaining
I didn't
drunk.
have a good time. Thanks to the festival, I've had lots of work, and I got paid for looking after the stall. I've made enough in just these few days to pay off 3 or 4 months of debt.
And she's in debt.
What
Aw,
am I
shit.
saying? This just makes me sound miserable.
What are you even doing with your life? I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, the festival's quiet now. Even though it's just the two of us. What did you need for a festival?
Does
At
that
least
mean
2.
No. I'd better stop here. What am I thinking?
Huh.
It's good. Just the two of us. Actually, it feels right.
Aww.
Most of the stalls are closed. But we
The
can
tree.
still make wishes.
I already made my wish. What's yours?
This is...
Have you ever made a wish?
not yet, but...
Why not take this chance to make a wish? I wish for Zhengli Yao.
Before I make a wish, Rover, can I ask you a favor?
Depends.
Can I put you in my painting? You'll only need to stand there for 10 minutes. Or maybe 5, or 3, I promise.
You'd be that fast, huh? That's a sudden request, but sure. Make sure to capture all of my
I don't
glory.
know. I just have this overwhelming urge. I want to include you in this painting. I feel like I need to... No, I want to...
Is this for the magazine? I'm pretty sure it's for herself. Wouldn't it be a bit inappropriate to include me? Why am I saying that? I should be honored.
I'm not talking about the painting I'm being paid to create. This painting, I want it to be just for myself.
Can she recreate people from the painting? She has before. But how accurate can they be? Aw? Should have waited a little. Now she has a painting of me. She can recreate it anytime she wants. Forte. See Rover right there. What can she do with the Rover? Asking questions you do not want to know. But I kinda do. Now what's? Zhangli Yao, have you made my wish happen yet? Da-da. What do I have left? Complete Moon shall be my guest. Under the moonlit banyan. Oh, slick journey to enjoy a memorable moment together. Nice. Track. Wait, what's this? Save the road, save the cat.
We're getting raided!
Raid?
Burn the files!
Or for Moon. Host Cause is raiding with the party of one. Hello, and thank you for the raid. How you doing? Would you believe me when I said I was probably muted for like a couple of minutes? I want to say maybe an hour, but 4 minutes. Oh god, the VOD is ruined. So, how you doing? He's up on the tree. Going up. Go, up we go. Yelling Yao. Have our moment together. Admire the moon with him. Oh, you good? Nice, nice. Look at this guy and his awesome robotic arm. I trade my arm for a robotic arm. Hell yeah, having a laser beam would be awesome. Young Yao, what are you doing here? Look at you gorgeous you. Still working on the unfulfilled wishes from the Moontree Lodge?
Not exactly. Thanks to you, every wish has been fulfilled. As for what I'm doing, consider it some kind of after-sales service. I light and hang the fulfilled wishes. When the wisher cannot do it themselves, I do it for them.
That must take a long time. How many did you have to do? Hundreds of thousands, I bet. Here, let me help you out. It'll be like that one scene
Then
from
we
that
can do it
Ghost
together
movie.
next year.
They're making clay.
I had
Except
just
we're
finished
putting
with
up
the
wishes
last one
together.
before you arrived. Most of the
Okay.
fulfilled wishes had already been put up during the festival. There weren't many left from the beginning.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. You've already been a huge help. It's your first time celebrating Moon Chasing Festival in Jinzhou. You deserve
Great.
to have more
And
fun.
Rush is pretty late. A great stream. Oh,
I
thank
can
you.
handle the rest on my own.
Oh, come on, let me help out. I'm literally doing nothing.
Well, you've been busy since your first day in Jinzhou. If you have some time to spare, that's more the reason to save that time for yourself. Time flies
But I'm a
when you're having
workaholic.
fun.
If everybody discards me because they don't need me, who am I?
As the festivities wind down, the moonlit fair
I need this for my
stalls remain
ego.
open.
Please.
Perhaps you'd like to visit for one last round. You may even find some deals and specials at this time.
Oh. Now you sound like a real pro at this.
Having been to the fair every year, I always make time to explore the stalls that catch my interest. Stay with us in Jinzhou for a couple more years, then I'm sure you'll become very familiar with the fair too.
It's just like Anime Expo. Really? I thought you'd be doing the researches instead.
Indeed, I find joy in scientific research. Immersing myself in data and theories, verifying various possibilities. It's a blissful experience. But sometimes, taking a break from work to join the jubilant crowd brings a different kind of joy.
Any personal recommendations?
My favorite stall. You've probably been there already. But if I have to choose one... Shall I just show you in person?
Let me guess, is it the gacha roll? I like that one. Oh, the fireworks. Oh, you're showing me all of them, aren't you? Is that the moon shooter game over there?
Yes. I remember you seemed to enjoy it last time. With your exceptional prowess in combat, I bet you're good at shooting too.
I dabble a bit. Yep, I'm confident in my shooting skills.
Then, may I suggest something more challenging?
Tell me more.
Moon Shooter is very popular. While the stall owner changes the targets daily, the frequent use has caused some wear and tear. That's why we need to lower the muzzle a bit. Make it easier to hit the bullseye. Now here's the exciting part. Rotate the gun slightly and align it with the rabbit's ear.
Huh?
Then you may hit 2 targets simultaneously. It's all about finding the right angle, and the bullet might rebound toward the next one.
Oh. Hitting 2 targets at once, huh?
Yes. You'll need to use the right angle and utilize the momentum. It's kind of like stone skipping.
Or a pool, I guess. Sounds pretty crazy. You sure it's possible?
I first tried it 2 years ago. On a good day, I could hit 3 targets at once. They've been using my record as a promotional gimmick, offering an exclusive souvenir to anyone who can break it.
Sounds like a challenge I accept. Now we're talking.
Good. I was a bit worried it wouldn't interest you.
Have you ever tried one-shotting all the targets?
If I were to try that, I'd have to calculate the bullet trajectory to 2 decimal places, which technically isn't impossible with my prosthetic hand. But I'll probably get banned from ever playing again. Rover, I'll stick to using my left hand to keep it a safe and fair competition. Well, jokes aside, I value the process more than the outcome. To me, it's all about having a good time. After all, this isn't a scientific inquiry, and there's no end goal. We're here to enjoy ourselves, and I want to do that to the fullest. What do you think?
Of course. That's the whole point.
Glad we're on the same page. Can I make a request then? Will you join me for next year's moon chasing festival?
Seriously? Alright, it's a date.
You heard me. The idea came to me as we gazed at the moon side by side. While I'm not sure where you'll be, or what you'll be doing then, I want to invite you anyway.
Aw.
I'm not planning to have you help me with the wishes at Moontree Lodge again. Maybe we'll
How do you get
try
this
another
fireworks
game
set up
of
like
moon
that?
shooting, or go sample some new treats at Yum Yum Haven. Or we'll just follow the crowd and see where it takes us. Though it's still a long time before next year's celebration, I can't help but imagine what we might do together. I don't have a specific plan yet, but with you, Rover, I have a feeling it's going to be fun.
Alright. But honestly, it sounds like a lot of work, so I do have some ideas for next year. We're gonna do this my way. I want something different. I'll accept these. I want to try something different.
I see. So this is the wish you made for next year's moon chasing festival. As the caretaker of Moontree Lodge and the Xiangli Yao, I promise to make it come true.
Wait, what? Belated wish. Come eventually.
Oh my. Taoyuan Vale hasn't been...
Have I done the roll already? I think I have. Yeah. For the grand prize. The theater. And interact with you. I think that's it for now. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I saw my foot clip through it. Playing this. Reach popularity 6. That's a suggestion. 10 stalls to level 5. SS rank higher with 12 wishes. It's not pretty suggestive. That's pretty good to end right there. Alright. How much experience do I have now? Oh, that's right, I was gonna roll. being. At least like once. Maybe twice? 10? I'm sure I'll have plenty enough for Camille when she eventually arrives. And I hate Sanhua. She's in the role. I can get at least a Sanhua. It'd be pretty cool. Alright. Let's go. Gold? Purple. Sanhua, come on.
I am
Baija, come on.
a researcher at the
Sanhua? At least one copy? Bruh. Oh well. See, store. Save these. Buy one. Tile exchange. So these. Buy 4. Nice. Residence change max. Shouldn't buy any of these. I went for Encore, Lanyan, Marina. I need like 300. Goddamn. Completed wish. Chasing glory. Right. Side Sergeant Cross, so the faded was Bureau. I am a little bit ashamed that I was muted for a good while. Really excited about how the guy was about to break down, like in Phoenix Wright. But oh well, the apples. Let's see, now what? Streamed early, so it might stream later. Potentially. Maybe. Who knows? It's all in the air. You have a good morning, good day, or good evening. Side Sergeant Cross, signing out.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
Yes.
And it's very much my companion now. Bearing witness to everything I've experienced.
Bear
on this journey.
witness.